Hello again, it's Mrs. Martinsen. This is the ninth episode of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief in the graphic novel form. I'm looking at all the panels here. I'm going to start at the top. You're going to remember that Percy and Annabeth and Grover just met the Greek god Ares. He was disguised looking like a motorcycle rider guy. And he bought them some dinner and he gave them a bag with supplies and he told them to get in this truck here. Do you see it there? And that they could sort of sneak on and get a ride to the rest of the way to California. So let's see what happens. There we go. Okay, so this guy, see those little musical notes? I think that means he's whistling. Here he's still whistling. Hey! Uh-oh. I think he saw them in there. You better run, you freeloaders. Oh boy, that didn't work out so well. This sure doesn't look like Los Angeles. We need a place to regroup quick over there. Oh, I think I know what happened. I'm making an inference. I think they got on the truck and they rode for a little while. And then the truck driver discovered them here while they're in Las Vegas. They didn't make it all the way they need to because here it says Las Vegas, June 15th. And I know that the last time when they were eating in that restaurant, it was June 14th. So 6 days until the summer solstice and only 250 miles to go. And I can't really read this part right here. All right, let's see what happens next. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels. We're going to start reading. Looks like they're going into this place right here. Whoa. Big Grover, sometimes I don't recognize him the way they draw him, but he's wearing that hat because he has well, I don't know if he has horns. I'm not sure. He's going to have horns eventually because satyrs have horns. Look at this beautiful place. There's people walking around with trays with flowers on them that people are eating. There's birds flying. Look, there's a slide here, like a gigantic slide into a huge ball pit. I don't know, this place looks pretty interesting. Welcome to the Lotus Resort and Casino. We are so glad you've booked your stay with us. What? I think you've made a mistake. Indeed we have. Your room isn't quite ready, I'm afraid. I don't think they were planning on staying in this casino and hotel at all. Please accept these Lotus cards on the house. That means for free. You can redeem them anywhere in the building, good as cash. But you remember the travel agent telling us about the Lotus cards, don't you? We can use them to buy food or clothes. I think Percy is lying. He's going with it because he's like, they need food and clothes. So he's trying to get Annabeth to go along with it. You'll come find us when the room is ready, Percy said. It is my top priority, said this man who works at the hotel. So they're going to, there's a mistake, but it seems like it's in their favor, right, to help them out. I don't know about this, Annabeth says. Lighten up. We're almost to L.A. What can it hurt to take a night's furlough? A furlough is sort of like a rest. And over there, Grover says, please. They've been fighting monsters. They didn't have food, right? So they're like, oh, it'd be so nice to get to relax. Fine. All right. Woohoo! Look, they went down the giant slide, swoosh into the ball pit. They're eating pizza. It looks like it's cheese pizza because I know Grover is a vegetarian because he's a goat. He's half goat, right? Oh, they're looking in the gift shop and trying on the clothes. So it's like they got free money. Look, they're in the spa, relaxing and having cucumbers on their faces. And it looks like maybe his nails are getting done too. Look, it looks like people are playing video games. It says beep, bloop. Wee-oo, bloop. Those are all those sound effects. And I see people wearing all different kinds of clothes and they're playing video games there. This is the best game ever. I've already mastered the skyscraper level. Urban Planner Extreme sounds like a homework assignment. Oh, that's the kind of thing that Annabeth would like, isn't it? She likes building, like she wants to be an architect and design buildings when she gets older. Rescue Mom. Is that like one of the, I'm not sure if that's a memory or what's going on there. Hey, kid, you know how to play this one? Rescue Mom says it all, Chief. I guess the video game is called Rescue Mom. So I play the part of a paramedic with kids? No, like you have to rescue your mom. From what? How do I know, Chief? It's your game. It's my game? I wonder if each game is different, if it's exactly the game the kids want. I sense there's some magic going on in this place. I hope it's good magic and not bad magic. Annabeth, something is wrong here. You're telling me if I don't get this freeway built, the gridlock is going to chase potential developers away from downtown. So she's getting really into her game, which is about architecture. No, I mean something is wrong with this place. Doesn't it seem strange that there's a game all about urban planning, like it was made just for you? I'll have you know, plenty of kids enjoy playing games that require thought, present company excluded. Annabeth, stop. Hey, now I'm going to have to start over at... What would Athena do? That's her mom, her godly mom, she's thinking. Where's Grover? They both think. Uh-oh, I think they're getting alarmed. It says pollution shooter. Now remember, he wants to be a searcher for the great god Pan, who's the god of nature, right? And of the wild. So he wants to, it says eat lead, litter bugs, so he's killing people who are littering in his video game. What? Oh, I think they grabbed him. I can't see them grabbing him, but I'm inferring that they're grabbing him and pulling him. See that? And he dropped the gun from the video game. Let me go. Don't you see what they're doing to the forest? He's really wanting to play that video game. Leaving so soon? How about we upgrade your room to an executive suite on the house? It's like they're trying to keep them there. Can it, buddy? Free upgrade? Grover wants to stay for a free upgrade. They're shoving him in the revolving door, making Grover go out. I thought it was nighttime. How many hours were we in there? Guys, we weren't in there for hours. Try days. It's still Las Vegas, but it's June 20th. They've wasted over 5 days inside that hotel. They had no idea how much time had gone by. Clearly it was magic, and maybe it wasn't even good magic. 1 day until the summer solstice, and 250 miles to go. Not much time. That's what the narrative box says there. How fast can you get us to LA? Depends on how much you're going to pay me. Do you take casino cards? So that's the cards that the man at the casino gave them for free to use. Only if they're good. Swipe. Ching! Oh, I guess there's a lot of money on it. Screech! Ha ha! I infer that there was a lot of money on it because he's driving super fast, and he said he would go fast if there was a lot of money. Mm-hmm. All right, I think this might be Percy's mom, and she might be in the underworld. Let's see what's happening here. Looks like Percy's mom. I see Percy. I see skeleton guards. So definitely must be the underworld. We're waiting for you, little hero. Come to me. Make true the prophecies. Yours is a legacy that will be remembered for eternity. Eternity means forever. Hail the conquering hero. I wonder if this is one of those dreams again. Gasp. Oh, I think he was asleep. Percy, we made it to LA in under 3 hours. Great time. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Los Angeles, June 20th. So it's until 1 day until the summer solstice and the end of the world as we know it. This says DOA Recording Studios. DOA stands for Dead on Arrival. Sometimes hospitals use that DOA for when somebody's been injured. If they get to the hospital in the ambulance and they're already dead, that's what they say, DOA. What did they say in the old days? Rock and roll is the road to hell? Technically, it isn't hell. It's only the underworld. How bad could it be? No match for a trio like us, right? Sure. Listen, Percy, before we go inside, there's something I should have told you from the beginning. Chiron's story about Thalia and the pine tree, I was a satyr who was supposed to protect her. I got her killed, same as I almost did you. Anyway, I just thought you should know, so you wouldn't count on me too much. Oh, poor Grover, he's worried, huh? Thalia Thalia wasn't your fault. Luke and I were there too, remember? We weren't your responsibility. You could have left us behind and gotten her to the camp like you were told. But you helped us. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. I don't know what happened with Thalia, but I do know you've got the biggest heart of any satyr ever. There's nobody I'd rather have at my side. Now let's show these Californians how we do things New York style. All right, and here they are going into DOA recording studios. Your name is Kyron? Actually, it's not quite. It's Charon, mate, and you'd be wise not to confuse me with that pompous, four-legged, their names do sound a lot alike. Say, have trouble reading, do you? Humph, you're a godling and a not dead one at that. Pity. We want to go to the underworld. Well, that's refreshing. Usually I get, there must be a mistake, Mr. Charon, or I'm not supposed to be dead, Mr. Charon. Nevertheless, I must decline. Come on, stuck in here for all eternity or not, even you must know that Hades is gunning for half-bloods. What's he going to think if he hears you turned us away at the door? That's a pretty compelling argument. I wonder if it's going to work. I wonder if he's going to convince Karen to let them into the underworld. You'll have to come back to my next episode of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief to find out. If you want to talk to me or email me any questions about this story, or you'd just like to talk, you can email me at jmartinsen@d75.org, and I would love to hear from you. And I'll do the next episode as soon as I can.